Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be talking about what the best job in ERC is and why. Now first of all, drop a like and subscribe if you do enjoy, but let's get straight into this. So I don't know, honestly. Now I'm not going to base this on just money, I'm also going to base it on entertainment, what you can do, and XP, so really a lot of different things. So we have the sheriff and police team, will fit into one category. Then we have the fire and rescue team with the EMS and the AI calls, and we have the DOT team. So we know what comes on all of the different teams. So first I'm just going to talk about the police team. Now, why are my lights broken? Never seen that glitch before. I've fixed them. So the police team, let's just go ahead and join it real quick. So the police team is obviously the most popular team, even with EMS calls, EMS AI calls. And why? Well, probably because there's a lot to do and you can actually engage with other players a lot more than the other teams by healing them and everything. Now there's a wide variety of different vehicles, as you can see. Many different cars. There's also rank lock ones. You've got the ones that are locked by money, and lots of different things. You've got also things like this, a luxury car. You've also got a van. So that's all really cool. And you do get a fair bit of XP. Yes. And you've got these really nice uniforms. Now, another thing, you get a lot of gear, and I think a lot of people like being on the police team because of the interaction. The gear, obviously the shooting and using the taser and all the different equipment, to be honest with you. You've got this nice communications channel there, so you get your guns. I can just lock it on him and shoot him. There you go. What is that guy doing in here? Shoot. Yeah. So that is the police team. It also comes with a very nice station, which is a perk that no one really uses it, but it's still a perk to this. Has a nice little parking lot. So that's the police team. Now we're going to look at the DOT team. So when you join the DOT team, now this has always been the least popular team. When an update comes out, it's popular for a few days, and that is about it. On here you have very limited items, and a lot of them just being roadblock items, which are fun for roleplays, but there's not really much you can do with them in a public server. Now, they have tried to make it more interactive with more calls. Now, I'm not going to say that you generally do have at least one call, whether it being an impound call, an oil spill, a tree the tree falling down, maybe a traffic lights need fixing. A lot of calls. I actually enjoy this team. Now the station is a bit old, and I don't think it's ever been updated since it was added to the game. You have this nice little impound yard here, nothing really much, and on the team it doesn't really have a wide variety of vehicles. Generally police try and pull them over, to be honest with you, and also they don't really have much interaction with other players. So there's quite a few downsides to being on the DOT team. Sorry, I was just confusing. That is the DOT team. Obviously, maybe there is some interactive vehicles, but it still is not drawing enough attention to the team. And the final team, unless you're not including sheriff, obviously we're not on about civilian, like a job team. We may do a civilian job, so we can do that. Is the EMS. And firefighter team. Fire and rescue, basically. So the fire and rescue has a very wide variety of vehicles. Let's start with vehicles. You have trucks, cars, engines, ladder trucks, ambulances, SUVs. There is a lot of really cool vehicles on here. Again, you can buy them for money, they're rank locked. Now, the uniforms are actually really cool, because if you wear the turnout gear, you will not take damage, well, as much damage anyway, in a fire, so with your SCBA on as well. This one, you still can, and so can you with this. Now, this team also works as your EMS team. You have a very nice selection of gear as well, I have to say. There's a nice selection, it's just up there with enough and not too much. You got your fire extinguisher, your fire hose, ladder, all that kind of stuff. And you can also, one of the major things is the AI calls. So you've got your fires which spawn. You can get 45 XP for those fires. Bearing in mind on the police team, the max XP you can get is I think 25, and that's for an arrest. So that is like the top call on the police team. And then you're also getting the top call on the fire team for 45 XP. That is a lot of XP, I have to say. It has a very nice station. Indeed, this is a very nice station. It's very modern, has a fair bit to it. It has its own little car park there, has one of the diesel pumps and everything. Yeah, also, with it having that, now, does it have a lot of calls? Not including the EMS calls, obviously. For the fire team, if you had a tanker and everything, because in real life, would you start responding in your full turnout gear with a medic bag running up to people? No. So, for the fire team, you've got the fires, you can get the car fires. Right now, I can't really think of what else. There's the bush fires, they spawn in every now and again. Yeah, there's not much. Then you have the EMS revival calls, where you can come and heal people. That gets you a good 15 XP, I'm sure. Then we have the calls, which are AI, where you can go and help the AIs and also get another 15 XP. So there's a lot to take in when thinking about all the teams, how they're good for roleplay, how they're maybe not so good, their XP, lots of things. Now, I do not know exactly which team you earn money on. That is a video coming soon, hopefully. So I'm not going to take that into account, and also because really I'm on about for fun, roleplaying and different things like that. Now, you can already see that EMS Revival is probably not the best call, I can say that. On the police team, you can have a lot of pullovers, and the DOT team, you get a lot of calls, and it's very good. But I would say that the best team has got to be the fire and rescue, because there's so many different things you can do on this team. You can get a fair bit of XP for most calls that you complete on that team. They have a very, very wide variety of vehicles, from trucks to everything like that. Coming in second would probably be, actually, I don't know, because for police, it has its own ups and downs. Police has a lot of calls, a lot of gear, a lot of really cool stuff. But it also has, obviously, its downsides, as you probably know. And DOT has so many calls, it's amazing. But I just don't think it's a popular enough team, and it has that. The calls are very minor. So, with that being said, EMS and Fire and Rescue is the best team. Obviously, a big reason is the XP and also the new AI calls. And actually, the fires are pretty fun to put out. Sometimes you can get bored of having the shootout. I have to admit, most of the time it's entertaining though. I do love it. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!